Hello everybody and welcome back to another pregnancy video. Today I'm going to be discussing with you some of the things that I'm going to do differently in this labor for my third pregnancy than I did in my other two. If you've been following along for a while, then you know that I am not a candidate for an epidural, so I can't say things like I'm going to get the epidural sooner or anything like that. Unfortunately, I can't have one. I'm not a candidate for it due to back problems. And that's just kind of the way it goes. My very first thing, and not that I necessarily suggest this for everybody, but I am going to eat like a freaking king before I go in to get induced. With my last labor, I ate like a good breakfast. I had like 2 eggs and some toast and a glass of orange juice, and I went in to be induced. And once you get to the hospital, most hospitals don't let you eat anything. You can have ice chips, you can't even have a cup of water. So a lot of people get like violently sick while they're in labor. I did not get like that, and I was starving. Oh my gosh, was I hungry. I thought that I would eat like this little breakfast and then I'd get induced and, you know, I'd be too much in pain to eat or anything like that, but literally like I was so hungry. That is all I talked about until I was like 6 or 7 centimeters dilated. I'm like, I need food. I am starving. Somebody needs to feed me. Somebody get me a granola bar, get me a slice of pizza, something. So this time I am going to eat, and I'm going to stuff myself full because it's hard enough when you're in so much pain and you can't have any painkillers, and then to like add being hungry on top of it. And when I get hungry, I get a really bad migraine. So then I am starving and my head is hurting and obviously the rest of my body is hurting, and all I could think about was food. I just wanted to eat, which thankfully my dad actually went and got a pizza for me. So like as soon as Kaylee came out, I was like, pizza, give me the pizza, I'm eating pizza. Shh, don't tell anybody. But I let the ice chips melt into water because I wanted water. I did not want to chew on stupid ice chips. I was thirsty and I wanted water. So both pregnancies, I let the water melt and then I drank the water and was like, hey, I'm out of ice chips. Yeah, I'm a really crappy person, aren't I? Last time, something that we did that was really fun is we don't find out the gender of our babies. We like the surprise at the end, and we were going to figure out the gender of this baby and be different, but I had my last ultrasound and I saw the baby and I was like, I can't do it. I really like the surprise at the end. I have gender neutral everything, so I don't need to buy anything. It's not like I need to prepare or anything like that. I have a 1-year-old in a gender neutral nursery. Literally just everything is already done. I don't have to do anything, which is great. But when we got to the hospital and we told the nurses that we didn't know the gender, they got out a little note card and they started taking notes like, I think it's a boy, it's going to be born at this time, it's going to be, you know, weigh this much. And it was really fun to like have the nurses and everybody do that. And so I think this time I'm going to bring a journal where like they can write down their predictions and anybody can leave us notes or anything like that. I thought that was really cool, and I'm like super excited to try that. Oh my gosh, one thing I am so excited, I cannot wait to film my what's in my hospital bag video. I didn't film one last time because things just got too hectic and crazy. I ended up losing my job like right at the end of my pregnancy, and things got like insane. So things got really kind of stagnant right before I had my second. But oh my gosh, I cannot wait to film this video because I got like a little like 31 like utility tote that kind of looks like a diaper bag that I'm going to use as a diaper bag afterwards, because my diaper bag has now gone through 2 children and I haven't changed it. It's the same diaper bag, and so I think I'm going to use this as a diaper bag, but it is small and I'm bringing like nothing to the hospital. As a first-time mom, you overpack. Oh my gosh, do you overpack. I'll link my very first video. I'm not even kidding. I packed like a 6-pack of soda in my hospital bag. I'm not kidding. I really did. I packed soda in my hospital bag, which was funny because everybody knew I don't drink caffeine when I'm pregnant, and everybody knew I really wanted Dr. Pepper. So I packed like a 6 or an 8-pack of Dr. Pepper, and then everybody that came to visit me brought me Dr. Pepper, and I had like 20 bottles of Dr. Pepper in the hospital. It was awful. So that being said, things I'm not taking. I'm not bringing a boppy. My boppy, not kidding. You guys are gonna laugh because everybody's like, you need a boppy. You need a boppy. My boppy is still in the trunk of Danny's car from when we brought it for Kaylee. When I had my second baby, I never took it out of his trunk into the hospital, and it is still in the trunk of his car today. A year and 9 days later, it is still in the trunk of his car. You don't need to bring diapers. You can bring like a going home outfit for your baby, but my hospital supplies baby clothes, and it's like a shirt that like wraps over, and then there's like a button on the side, so it's a long one, it wraps over, and then you just swaddle them. So there's like no pants. You don't have to worry about like taking pants on and off. You don't have to worry about unbuttoning pants. You just put the shirt on, you swaddle them, and that's it. So I'm not bringing baby clothes. I'm going to bring a like coming home outfit, and that's pretty much it. For myself, I packed a lot of clothes. I packed a lot of maternity clothes, and I packed a lot of regular clothes, and luckily for me, I do fit in my regular clothes afterwards. But I'm probably just going to pack like a pair of pants, a shirt, and then like some nightgowns. And that's it. I'm not packing like my whole wardrobe or anything like that. I don't need it. They provide pads, they provide underwear, they provide diapers, they provide wipes, baby food if you're having formula. They give you all of that. Everything you need is already in the hospital. The only thing that I really pack that like is a necessity that you can still get in the hospital is my toothbrush and toothpaste. I don't bring like my electric toothbrush that I have. I just go buy like a regular like cheapo one from the dollar store or something, and toothpaste. I have really sensitive gums. It always looks like I have gingivitis because I'm actually like really sensitive to toothpaste, and so it makes my gums react. So like right now we're using a toothpaste that I'm kind of allergic to, so it like makes my gums freak out, even though my gums are healthy. And so I make sure that I bring like my toothpaste that I can use, and I also have reactions to certain kinds of soaps, so I will bring like the little travel size of soaps that I know that I can use safely, just in case the ones at the hospital, like if I'm allergic to them. I can't use bar soap at all. Like I'm totally allergic to bar soap. Can't use it unless I make homemade bar soap, then it's fine. But bar soap like that you buy at the store that's like made in a factory, can't use it. So I will pack that stuff, but honestly, like I said, it's gonna be like, it's like a diaper bag size tote, and that's all I'm bringing. Another thing that we will be doing differently this time is having our family come to the hospital immediately. With my first pregnancy, we told everybody like, you know, stay home because I was being induced with Cervidil and I was supposed to sleep overnight and then be induced in the morning. So we're like, you know, just stay home, you come in the morning, visit, you know, whenever you want, it's gonna be a while. No, it took 6 hours. I had Madeline at like 3:38 in the morning. So my family will probably show up immediately. My second labor was 4 hours long and they didn't show up immediately. With my first, it was frantic. When I finally like started to go into labor, it was like as soon as Danny would call my parents, his brothers and sisters, my best friend Alexis, like by the time he was done making his rounds, something had changed. So it was like, oh, she's at 4 centimeters. Get back around to the whole family tree, and it's like, oh, she's at 6 centimeters, call everybody. Hey guys, her water broke, call everybody. So it was like, it was crazy because things went way too fast. And then our parents who live half an hour away from the hospital are like racing to get to the hospital. Like, you know, the baby's coming in an hour, you've got to get to the hospital. And everybody's waking up at 2 in the morning, like packing stuff and trying to get in the car. And it was hectic. And so now going through a second labor that was even quicker, we know that my body is going to do it pretty quickly and efficiently, and so everybody will probably come to the hospital right away. Other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with how all of my labors have gone. Like I said, I couldn't have an epidural, so it's not like things went crazy or things didn't go according to my birth plan, because I mean, it was pretty much almost exact to my birth plan, which usually you don't hear happening a lot. Most people are like, nah, it didn't go anywhere close to my birth plan, but mine was pretty much exactly the same as my birth plan. It'll be the same birth plan this time around as it was the last time, but I'm just going to do things a little bit differently this time. So that's pretty much about it. Let me know if you guys are having multiple babies and what you would do differently during your labor. a second or third or fourth time around, leave any advice for any new moms or even moms going through it multiple times. What are your strategies? What are you doing differently? What are you doing the same? I would love to know. So anyway guys, give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!